I noticed something in the 23 legislative session bill introductions that there might be a new approach for appropriation bills in light of the California Legislature's projected budget deficit for the state's general fund. And this approach might take hold with other measures as well. Now, at the end of this particular bill that I found, there are two plus sections at the end of the bill, and it contains uncodified language. The first is subdivision A that says it's the intent of the legislature that this section be considered for the purpose of any appropriation made to implement the particular health and safety code section that was being added by this particular bill. Then subdivision B says that if the director of the Department of Finance makes a certification that the state's general fund would be in a deficit in the following year, then the governor may notify the legislature of the governor's recommendation that an appropriation not be made for particular payments as it relates to this program that is being created in the health and safety code for that following fiscal year. And finally, it concludes that it's the intent of the legislature that any temporary suspension of payments, rate increases, or reimbursements are not to exceed 2 consecutive fiscal years. So basically, in this plus section, subdivision A sets forth legislative intent that this plus section of the bill is to be taken into account for any subsequent appropriation of funds that will implement this new statute that would be created by this particular bill. And then subdivision B authorizes the governor to recommend that an appropriation not be made to fund specified items that would be, of course, otherwise required by this new statute. And then in addition, it says that it's the intent of the legislature that any suspension of appropriations not last for more than 2 years. So perhaps in light of the estimated state budget deficit, perhaps we may see more of this type of language in other bills that are considered by the California legislature at this particular time.